The players arriving at the arena earlier, hyped up to take the court and perform in front of their home loyal fans. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Walton is out there with Anthony. And there's Carter. Then it's Garnett. And it's Giannis in at the point guard position. And for the Wolverines, we've got Russell. O'Neal is out there at Malone. Then there's Davis. And it's Olajuwon in at the shooting guard position. You take a look at the Wolverines. Greg, it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Garnett. The putback. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Olajuwon against Carter. Olajuwon on the wing. High, arcing shot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Giannis passes to Garnett. Anthony right side. Giannis outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star. AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Olajuwon. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Walton. And stolen by Russell. Olajuwon against Giannis. Here's O'Neal. Yep, it counts.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Walton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
New York shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. The Wolverines have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Russell. Outside, Davis. The rebound by Garnett. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Walton against Malone. And it's Walton missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Shaq. Oh, Russell in position. Walton with the steal. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by O'Neal. Davis against Giannis. Pass to Shaq. Outside for Davis. And it's off from 3-point range. New York trails by 3. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Discarded by Davis. And another turnover here by New York. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Wolverines. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Carter. The rebound by Garnett.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Walton a screen on Russell. Giannis drives in. And Giannis throws it down.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Olajuwon dishes to O'Neal. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Fifth best, Vince Carter.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Carter. Outside Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
But once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Davis, the pass to Olajuwon. Back to Davis. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 5. The Wolverines need to get a shot off. Malone misses. Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And it's Carter missing. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Davis, the pass to Olajuwon. Over Carter, and Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Davis. Olajuwon's got his second basket of the night. Davis against Antetokounmpo, and here's Anthony from the arc. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Davis kicks to Malone. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the inside. And it's sent back by Russell. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
O'Neal against Anthony. It's Davis on the wing. Over Giannis. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Davis looking for an opening. Wants to get it to Olajuwon, and does. Off target from the baseline.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So both teams changing it up here. Now here is Carter. Still yet to score. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Unseld. Covered by Havlicek. Pass to Cowens. Unseld, the pass to Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Cowens. Stolen by Thompson. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And that one's good from Havlicek.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Unzeld, the pass to Malone. Stolen by Havlicek. Garnett goes in. And Garnett with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now, here is Havlicek. Back to Anthony. There's the three. Can't get it to drop. Made three. Missed two from the field. Cowens passes to Unseld. Outside, Russell. Pass to Olajuwon. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Olajuwon's got 6.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Garnett with a screen on Russell. The drive by Anthony, and it's sent back by Russell. Olajuwon against Havlicek. Thompson comes with the double team. Olajuwon against Carter. Pass to Unseld. Here's Cowens. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Malone. It's rebounded by New York. Garnett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Carter dishes it to Garnett. And that one drops for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
A different look now for the Wolverines. O'Neal's checked in for Malone. Jackson comes in for Russell. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Olajuwon.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Now here's Jackson. Over Garnett. And Jackson gets it to go.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Here's Shaq. Pass to Cowens. Here's Unseld. No scoring in this one. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and they're moving it up. Here's Havlicek shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Both free throws good from Havlicek. 9 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Unseld. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
That's the end.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on... We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Unseld in at the 1.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Havlicek. He's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Shays in at the center. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Wolverines. Trailing by 5. Jackson misses. New York shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Back to Antetokounmpo. With some arc. And the rejection by Jackson. The Wolverines making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Walton's checked in. Thompson from long range. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Unzeld, the pass to O'Neal. Now here's Davis. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cowens. The rebound by Walton. The Knicks leading by 8. Havlicek with it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jackson in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And Walton kicks to Thompson. From deep three-point territory. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Pass to Havlicek. Thompson outside. Back to Havlicek. Thompson with it. Launches from deep. And Davis sends it back. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Wolverines able to retain possession here. Vince Carter is checked in for New York.
Number 5, Vince Carter.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter against Jackson. Pass to Cowens. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
How about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
Malone's checked in for Jackson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. The Knicks leading by 4. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Walton dishes to Carter. Screen by Walton. The 3. And the Knicks miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Unzeld. Malone looking around. O'Neal is double. Shot clock at 5. Malone finds Davis. Here's Unzeld. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Back to Havlicek. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Havlicek's got 6.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Pass to Davis. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Great D that time from Walton. The Knicks leading by 3. Giannis passes to Carter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Walton a screen on O'Neal. Down low. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
The Wolverines making a switch here. Elijah Wan's checked in. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Knicks. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Carter. New York moving the ball around. Anthony against Davis. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
Oh, nice use of the up fake there. Melo got him to bite.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Unseld. Outside, Davis. Anthony with the block.
Oh, Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block. Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Shaq passes to Davis. Here's Olajuwon. The Knicks pull it in. Giannis kicks to Havlicek. Back to Giannis. Screen by Walton. Antetokounmpo passes to Walton. Shaq with some nice D.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Davis dishes to O'Neal. Over to the wing. Unseld, the pass to Malone. And here's Shaq. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Unseld. Pass to Davis. Here's Unseld. Covered by Havlicek. Unseld can't get it to go. New York leading by 4. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Jackson, he's checked in for O'Neal. Here's Shays, and the 3 ball is good. Shays has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Jackson looking it over to the inside. To stop the drought. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Olajuwon.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Carter inside the 3-point line. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Thing in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Olajuwon outside. Inside. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team? And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Unseld, the pass to Malone. Now, here's Olajuwon. Defended by Carter. Pass to Olajuwon. Outside, Davis. Wide open look. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
And over the course of his career, Davis has become a much better shooter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jackson against Anthony. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Olajuwon on the wing. Defended by Carter. 4 on the shot clock. Outside Jackson. Offline with his 3. The Knicks leading by 9. Carter with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's Carter missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Carter outside. Havlicek outside. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Outside, Davis. Down low, here's Unseld, and he dunks it down.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
And here's Anthony for three. And it's Malone with the rebound. Here's Unseld. He has 5. 12 seconds left in the first half. Picked by Olajuwon. Here's Jackson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And now it's only a 5-point New York lead. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks. They lead by 5. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Stanley, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
In a tight game like this, free throws can be the difference. It would help if they can get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Malone is out there with Russell. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Davis in at the 1. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Antetokounmpo out there with Carter. It's Garnett. Then it's Walton. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And so he hits both. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Wolverines. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Davis. Back to Russell. Malone, the pass to Davis. Malone with it. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up to him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Carter outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's Anthony with the drive. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. For New York, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. Davis, the pass to Olajuwon. Up top, Shaq. Russell, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And so here is New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Anthony. Giannis against Davis. Back to Anthony. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Garnett with the screen for Giannis. A second chance effort. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Olajuwon. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Giannis passes to Garnett. And here is Walton, guarded by Malone. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter. Garnett outside over Russell. Garnett can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to Russell. Outside, Davis. Back to Russell. Over Garnett. Russell, no good. New York leading by 5. And here's Anthony for 3. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
The Wolverines have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Davis. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Can they get it? Davis doing his thing inside.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Giannis dishes to Walton. Pass to Carter. Launches a 3, and that comes off the assist by Bill Walton.
3 points.
Walton's got 3 assists in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
High post, Davis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over him.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots. Olajuwon can't hit. New York leading by 6. It's stolen by Davis. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Russell. That shot, no good. Anthony with the defensive effort.
You know, averaging over a half-dozen free throw attempts a game for his career. I mean, Melo's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Olajuwon finds Davis. O'Neal. And he banks in the layup. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Offensive rebound. Oh, he misses the dunk. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Wolverines. Trailing by 5. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
There's the lob to the hoop. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Russell. Outside, Davis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Garnett the pass to Antetokounmpo. Malone with some nice D.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Left side, Davis. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Klay Thompson is checked in for Walton. And so here is New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thompson from long range. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to one zone. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah,
And Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And both free throws good for Malone. And the Knicks with possession here. They lead by 1. Anthony against Shaq. Anthony drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, you can't give Carmelo Anthony a lane to attack like that.
Olajuwon outside. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Giannis with it. Pass to Thompson. It's rebounded by Ansel.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Malone, a screen on Thompson. Here's Unseld for the lead, and he sinks the layup. Unseld's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Anthony against Shaquille O'Neal. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Olajuwon can't hit. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. And Carter has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. The Wolverines have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Shaq down low. He's covered by Thompson. Unseld, the pass to Olajuwon. Now Russell. Here's Unseld, covered by Giannis. Offensive rebound, Malone. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Anthony. Back to Antetokounmpo. From 13. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Unseld, the pass to Malone. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Collins. Right wing. Here's Unseld. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up. Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Pass to Collins. Outside Jackson.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Jackson hits both of them. New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Shaves. Giannis with it. 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Holmgren the pass to Unseld. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Havlicek. Here's Rice. Pass to Shades. And out of bounds as the Wolverines gain possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Here's Unseld. 7 points in the game. And Shaq with the slam. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Wolverines. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Davis. He's out there with Malone. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Malone, a screen on Havlicek. Pass to Malone.
New York foul. Bill Walton.
The Wolverines making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in.
Substitution.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rice is checked in. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Holmgren the pass to Cowens. Back to Holmgren. Now here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Shays the pass to Havlicek. To the middle. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. It's Davis on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Walton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Carter, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented. And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Up top, Malone. Pass to Cowens. Walton against Malone.
New York foul. Bill Walton. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
No good on that.
Line for 2. Moses Malone.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Here's Carter. And it's good off the back rim and in. Carter's got 12 points here in the second half.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
On the wing, Malone. Shoots over Havlicek. Malone, no luck. New York leading by 6. Pass to Walton. Holmgren with the steal. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now Malone. Now Holmgren covered by Havlicek. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Russell, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Garnett, he's checked in for the Knicks. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. With the step back. Up top, Havlicek. Defended by Holmgren. Garnett with a screen on Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. And Garnett with the slam.
This guy's always been a fluid athlete. KG just rolls off the screen beautifully.
Time called here. The Wolverines decide to talk it over. A different look now for the Wolverines. O'Neal's checked in for Malone. And Olajuwon subbed in for Holmgren. And then for New York, Antetokounmpo comes in for Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Havlicek. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much. Was able to listen to what David Adelman went over with his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. The Wolverines making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Walton, the pass to Rice. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks. Outside, Russell. Olajuwon with a screen for Russell. To the inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Here's Giannis. Shoots from 8. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Looking to get back on track here. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The drive by Anthony.
Just Carmelo in full attack mode. Puts it on the deck. Creates the contact. Nice.
That's good from Anthony. A different look now for the Wolverines. Malone comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Holmgren in for Anthony Davis.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Left side, O'Neal. Pass to Olajuwon. Clock at 6. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Here's Shaq. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Garnett. Anthony taking his time here. Takes the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Malone. Olajuwon with it. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Davis is checked in for Holmgren. And New York with a change here, too. Walton's checked in for Thompson. Carter, the pass to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Right side, O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Anthony.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul. O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Taking 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Antetokounmpo passes to Carter. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back. Here's Olajuwon, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 9 assists now tonight. Giannis passes to Carmelo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they've been so steady at the line in the second half. Gotten a good volume of free throws and converting at a high clip.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Malone. O'Neal outside. Russell finds Davis. O'Neal outside. 6 to shoot. O'Neal is double. Outside for Davis. Back to Shaq. From past the arc. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. Anthony with the screen on Davis. Shoots from the elbow. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there.
It's Davis on the wing. Covered by Giannis. A fader. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Carter with the screen. Pass to Garnett.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nice D from Russell.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Outside, Malone. To the middle, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
We've gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
That's good from O'Neal.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Here's Garnett. That shot off. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Wolverines. 4-point game. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Lob pass to Garnett. And stolen by Russell. O'Neal against Anthony. Inside. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Up the floor.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Antetokounmpo against Davis. To tie it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So it's the Knicks now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Garnett. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Now Davis. Pass to Malone. O'Neal outside. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. It's in!
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Oh, big time play!
And he nails it! Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And the series has been won.
And what an amazing accomplishment. You could tell from the moment these playoffs began that this group was committed to making a deep run. They believed in themselves, and they continue to believe that they'll be the ones hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this postseason.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference.